Hey everyone, I'm back with an Avon video for you, and it's going to show you guys the stuff that I picked up with my campaign 20 order. Some of the stuff I've shown like on my Instagram and my Facebook, and I keep looking at this little curly right here that I have. It makes me think of that that elf that wants to be a dentist in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon. He's got that little curl that goes like that because I didn't straighten it. Anyways, yep. That's so funny. Anyways, okay, forget that curl. So it's stuff that I picked up with my campaign 20 order, and I have shown some of it on my Instagram and my Facebook. But I'll show it again here so that we can see. So I picked up a couple things from the Avon Living campaign brochure. I showed you guys that brochure in my campaign 21 highlights video. I don't usually order from that, but there was some Halloween stuff that I really liked. So I got the Day of the Dead cookie cutters, and I'll show those to you. They come in a box, and then they're in a little plastic bag, and there's 4 of them. And they're like, each one is different. It has a different pattern on it, but they have the cookie cutter side, and then they have a press side so that you can press the shape of the skull face, of the sugar skull, into the dough, and it helps you when you're getting ready to decorate it. So that's the blue one. Then there's this lime green. The lime green one's really cute. It's got the flower right there on the forehead. Very cute. Let's see what the orange one has. The orange one's kind of got like this swirly type pattern on it, but they're all different. And then there's a hot pink one, and that one's got a heart on the forehead. Very cute. So I think, and these are only $7.99 in the Living catalog. So I definitely think that that's not too expensive, and they are very cute, and I'm excited to use them. Hopefully I will get off my hiney and bake some cookies and try. If I do, or I'll say this, when I do, I will definitely post pictures of them on my Instagram and my Facebook so that you guys can see. And then the other 2 things that I purchased that were from the Avon Living catalog are also Day of the Dead. It was the, I'm trying to make room for everything, bride and groom statues, and these are really nice. They're a lot nicer than I expected. They're very heavy, and they're a very good quality. They're $19.99 for the pair of them, and they come in a big box, and then inside the box is a styrofoam thing that holds them in place, and then they're also wrapped in plastic. And I would say they're about a foot high each. They're 12 inches. So this is the groom. That's his face up close, and the top of his tuxedo there. And he has like a wide base that he stands on to keep him stable. But that's, I mean, I had to pull back to show you the whole thing because, it's so big. So that's the groom, and these are really substantial. Like, you could knock someone in the head with these if you needed to and really do some damage, if you were so inclined to do that. And then this is the bride. Her hair is a little bit messy. She hasn't been out of the box long. So this is the bride and what she looks like up close. She's got a veil and then long black hair, and she's holding a bouquet with 3 flowers on it. And she does not have a base, but the bottom of her is flat, whereas the groom, you can see his feet. That's why it has a base. So I'll just set that like right there so you can see. I mean, it stands still. I set them on my desk to see if they wiggle around or anything, and they don't. So that's the bride. They're very, very cute. I think they're adorable. If you're really into Day of the Dead, or you like Halloween and sugar skulls and things like that, they're very, very cute. I see a lot of Halloween decorations. We have a lot of Halloween decorations, and these are very nicely made. I absolutely think that they really, really impressed me. That's like the details, you know, on her face and her veil and her bouquet and everything. Really, really nice pieces. So I'm very pleased with them. Okay, get the cookie cutters out of the way here. And then I had some Planet Spa stuff that is coming out in campaign 22 that I went ahead and purchased. And it's the Pampering Chocolate line. Oh, they smell so good. I was really, really pleased with them also. It comes with a body wash, a face mask, and a body whip, which is like a moisturizer. I have used the body wash and the body whip multiple times. I have not used the face mask. I had intended to, but I had a really weird breakout on my face last week, or the earlier, well, it was last week, and it just took me a good couple days to get over it, and I was not wanting to introduce anything new into my skincare until I got it back to normal, so I haven't used it yet. The body wash I had to take out of my shower because I've used it every single day since I opened it, and it smells so good. It smells like brownie batter or cake batter when it's in the bowl, you know, before you bake it. It just has a really good scent to it. And I'm going to show you what the color of it is, because it's a really pretty color if I can get it without it running all over the place. Let's see here if I can do this. I don't want it to... So that's the color. It's like a golden brown color. It's got a lot of gold in it, and it just feels really, it smells so good, and it feels really nice and decadent when you're putting it on in the shower on your poof or your wash rag or anything like that. It's really nice, and I use a lot. I kind of go overboard, I have to admit, but I just like that scent, you know, of it. It's just really, it's delicious. And then in your shower, when you're kind of heated up, it smells really good too. And then I'll show you the body whip. It's like I have a small space, you know, and I don't know where to put all my stuff here. The body whip is very pretty also, and it's a beautiful shade of like a golden brown color. So this is Pampering Chocolate with Cocoa Extract Body Whip. I've used this twice. Now, I've used the shower gel, like I said, every day since I got it, and I really like it. And here's the body whip. And you can see how pretty that is. Isn't that just really, really pleasing to the eye? And it's little things like that make you feel really good. I mean, it just looks very rich and luxurious. Now, this has a scent that is slightly different than the body wash. To me, this smells kind of like latte, like a latte or a mocha. It's got a coffee type scent to it, but it still smells really good, and it's not greasy. Like, I'm not a big fan of body butters because to me they take a long time to absorb into the skin, and kind of, I always feel like I'm a little bit greasy, like I gotta lay around for an hour not touching any furniture, like keeping my legs up or my arms up, because I don't want to I'm just not a fan of body butters. But this is different than a body butter. It's not greasy at all, and it absorbs in the skin, but you're left with like a slight sheen on your skin. I guess it must be coming from the whatever makes it shiny, you know what I mean, how that looks kind of shimmery or whatever. It leaves like a slight golden sheen on your skin, and but it's not messy. Like, it doesn't wipe off on clothing or your sheets or anything like that. It's just really nice. Highly pleased with this product too. So I'm glad I like that, because I was kind of nervous. I was thinking that it was a body butter. I didn't really pay attention when I ordered it. And then the last thing is the Pampering Chocolate with Cocoa Extract face mask, and this is a wash off mask, and it's for moisturization. And it says a rich, creamy formula that moisturizes and hydrates, leaving skin looking and feeling smoother. So it's for moisturization. And like I said, I haven't used it yet, but I did open it. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. Quite thick, I think. Oh yeah, it's kind of thick. Well, it should be. So that's how thick it is when it's out of the tube. It's a very dark brown color. And that's what you're gonna get on your face when you put that on. So like I said, it is a wash off mask. It doesn't say how long to leave it on, but I would leave it on until it dries completely. And it smells good too. It's closer to the shower gel than the body whip is. It definitely has the chocolate scent to it. I guess you guys can't smell it no matter how close I hold it up there, right? But it's nice. I am excited to try it. And now that my skin is back to normal, I will definitely be doing that. So very excited about these things. And they are available in campaign 22, which we are getting ready to start in like a day or two. And then there's a couple makeup items that are new and being introduced in with campaign 22 also. And I picked up just a couple of those. So they're limited edition and they're called Mega Metals. And there are 2 eyeliners, there are 2 nail polishes, and there are 4 cream eyeshadows. So in your campaign 22 brochure, they're going to be on page 21 here. So just so you know. So I picked up 3 of the cream eyeshadows, and I was kind of nervous because last time Avon came out with a cream eyeshadow was when they did the extra lasting eyeshadow inks after they discontinued the shadow pencils, which was a huge mistake in my opinion, because the shadow pencils were a fantastic product, one of Avon's best cosmetic products ever. And the extra lasting eyeshadow inks that came in the pots like this, they were not good. But I thought I'll give these a try. There's 4 colors available. There is a rose, a plum, a copper, and a silver. I did not get the silver, so I stuck with rose, plum, and copper. And I actually have the plum on today. The plum is what I have on my eyelids. So that is the only shadow I have on my lids, is completely the plum. And I use the eyeshadow brush to put it on. I've also swatched it on my arm, and they do swatch nicely, and I think they go on nicely with the cream eyeshadow brush. I did use Avon's cream eyeshadow brush. This is what the plum looks like in the pot. And I'll go ahead and I'll swatch it for you guys, and I'll use my finger to do the swatch. So here is the plum swatched next to a scratch I have on my wrist. Now it goes on pretty well. It has a drier type consistency than most cream eyeshadows, but I do think that it's better than the eyeshadow ink that was out. It just has a good, it feels dry, but it's not dry. Does that make any sense? I know it's weird. Like when I first felt it, I thought, oh no, this isn't going to be any good. You know, I was really kind of dreading using it. And then when I swatched it, I was like, okay. So this was weird to me that it felt so dry, but yet it swatched nicely. And I didn't have any problems putting it on my eyes today with the brush. It went right on, and you know, I didn't have to like put a ton or anything like that. So this one is the copper. I have not used this one yet, but I did swatch it. And to me, this has some green in it also, like some kind of like olive. And this is the same consistency as the plum. It still feels kind of dry, but yet when you swatch it, it does really nicely. So that's the copper. It's definitely not like what I would typically call a copper. I thought maybe they should have called this like topaz or something different there. So I haven't used this one yet other than to swatch it. So that's the copper. Now the third one I picked up was the rose, and I do not care for that one as well, I don't think. It doesn't have as much pigment as the other ones do, or not. I guess maybe I should just say color payoff isn't as good. Let me wipe this swatch off my arm here. It's just not, it's a really pretty color, but I had a hard time getting the color to build up when I was doing the swatch, which is unfortunate because it's a beautiful shade in the pot. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's like a pinky lilac, like a pinky purple shimmer. It's so pretty. But it, unfortunately, it just feels even drier than those other two. And I don't know. Disappointed in this one. I mean, and I kept digging it and digging it and digging it, thinking that I could warm it up. You know, the more like I worked my finger over the pot, that I could warm it up, and it just didn't happen. So I don't even know if you guys can you see that at all right here? Just this one's a disappointment. The pink one. Well, it's rose. I guess it's called rose. So I don't know. I mean, you can see I was really rubbing my finger over that pot, and I didn't even make a dent in it or a mark. It's just too dry. I don't know if I got a bad one, but considering how the extra lasting eyeshadow inks were, I'm willing to probably say this one is a dud. I mean, as a whole, probably. I might scrape off the top layer and see how it goes underneath. What have I got to lose, right? I can try to do that, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, and it's a shame because it's a really pretty color. I don't know why they have such a difficult time making a cream eyeshadow that's good. But, you know, like I said, with the copper and the plum, the color payoff is there. And even though they feel slightly dry in the pot, they performed. I mean, you can see that my eyelid shade with the plum looks fine, you know, it's good. So yeah, at least there's that much. And then there's two eyeliner shades. There is and those are going to be $3.99. The cream eyeshadow is $3.99. And okay, so now there's also the Waterproof Shimmery Finish Mega Metals eyeliner, and it comes in chrome metallic or gilded metallic, and I purchased the gilded, and I have it on today in my lower lash line. That's where I chose to apply it. My upper lash line is the black and green glimmer stick that I use all the time. So this is the gilded metallic, and it's right here, just pulled through my lower lash line, and this is really pretty. This one is nice. I like this. It's very soft and buttery, and it goes on really, really good. So that's what it looks like in the pencil, in the tube. And it's that glimmer stick formula that twists up. It's really creamy and nice. So that's the gilded metallic right there. It's really, really pretty. I like this one a lot. I've been impressed since they redid the glimmer sticks, you know, with the formulation on this one and that black and green that I love, and I wear it all the time. Now, I didn't pick up the chrome one, although I might now that I've seen that this one's pretty good. I like it. And then just to show you guys again, I have that black and green on my upper lash line and also on my waterline. And I'll swatch it next to I mean, I've shown this in video before, but there's that black and green, which I absolutely adore. It's one of my favorites now. And then I also have on Avon mascara today too, the Wide Awake mascara, which is nice. I enjoy this mascara quite a bit. And I know I've shown that before too, but I'll just show you guys what the wand looks like. It's a little bit unusual. So that is the stuff that I hauled with my campaign 20 order. I'm getting ready to put in my campaign 21 order tonight, and I don't think I'm going to pick anything up for myself. With this particular order, there's nothing that I really need, you know, or want at this time. But campaign 22 will be starting probably tomorrow evening for my customers, or Wednesday, and so these products will all be available. So I would say yes, yes, yes on all of the Planet Spa Pampering Chocolate line if you are a chocolate lover, especially in the fall when it starts to get cooler. Those cozy food scents are really, I really enjoy those, like things like vanilla and brownie, and you know, just things that are make you feel cozy and good. So I would say yes on all of those. Even though I haven't tried the mask yet, I still love the idea of having the chocolate mask on my face. With the eyeliners, that gilded metallic, I like that. It's a good one. Also, it really is waterproof, because I did rub and rub and rub and it didn't budge when I tried to wash my swatches off. As far as the cream eyeshadows go, I would say yes on the plum, yes on the copper. I didn't pick up the silver, so I couldn't say on that one, and I would give the rose a pass. But that's just me. It's pretty. If you want something that's very, very pale and barely there, you could go for it. But I would say probably no. And then there's 2 nail polishes available also, Gold Dusk and Green Sheen. I didn't give either one of those a try, so I couldn't let you know about that. But there we go. Oh, and the Day of the Dead stuff too. Really, really fun for Halloween, you know. So if you got little ones at home, or you're just a fan of Halloween and Day of the Dead like I am, you know, definitely pick those up, because they're affordable and very, very fun. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be a campaign 22 highlights video. Look for that hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.